Hello everyone, in this video we would like to demonstrate how to insert the wiring harness and plugs at the back of our head unit. This is just the demonstration of how it will be done. So the unit in your hands might look slightly different, especially the position of the main power plug. Here, it might be here, it might be here, or it might be here on your head unit, but otherwise it will be similar, design like this. And the main white plugs here the same, and the radio and the GPS will be the same. Now we go into the general. The unit that you receive might have accessories to use this big wide port, which is RCA cables and including the hi-fi external microphone, and this 10-pin port, which is for the rear reverse camera input. The next one is 6-pin, which is USB 1 input, and the next one is 4-pin, which is USB 2 input, and the last one 8 pins. Not every car has this one to be used, so in case your car doesn't have anything to plug here, don't be surprised because your car doesn't need that. Now we have the radio plug, which many of your car will have the standard radio plug, just insert straight in. And if in case you don't have the standard one, we probably provide the adapter in the box that you can plug at the end of the installation. And here is the GPS location. So just looking at the accessories that we need to plug in, starting from the right to the left. This is the GPS sensor. This is the reverse camera input. This is the 6-pin USB 1, and this is 4-pin USB 2, and this the big cable that for the RCA and subwoofer and microphone. Okay, so how to insert them? It seems fairly simple, but there's some little trick and tips. So at first, starting with the GPS sensor, just use hand, okay? Twist it in. Use hand and twist it in. Twist until you get it feel very tight. By hands, that's good enough. Don't use the tool, otherwise you might break the thing. Don't use the plier or any metal tool to lock it. Just use a hand, that's good enough to secure that thing. The same radio, just insert by finger hands, insert it in, it should be done all the way in. Now the next one, normally we start with the camera plug here, and this one, how you actually, this is how it simple, like this, with your big finger stay at the back to give it a push, or you can hold it like this and push it in gently push it in like this direction. Okay, so gently push this one in like this, and then use your big finger here, insert on, push it on the top, gently push, you see, push, and then the clip here will automatically slide over the top, and then you push it further in. You hear click, that's it. And actually, if you look closer, you see that the clip stay very deep into the position, and it stay 100% in. Click. Okay, so that's how it should be, because many times we found that if you don't insert it fully in like that, it won't touch and you lose the connection. Okay, so again, your big finger is very important to play the trick here. Just like this and insert in. Okay, now the one here, the same way, we use the finger and insert like this. Okay, put it in gently like this, and then use the finger. And this one, because it's small, so you have to push with two hands, two finger, and push it all the way in. And again, you see that it stays very deep inside and fully locked into the position like that way. Okay, so that the way. And next one is USB 2, and we do the same thing, two finger and push it in and all the way in. Okay, you won't hear a click because it's small, but it will feel, you will feel it, and you see all the thing, you know, stay on the same level like that. And the last one is this big one. Use two finger holding like this and push it all the way in. Yes, and this big one, you need to push it harder, but it actually will go all the way in. And now to remove them, don't use finger. Okay, 100% don't use finger. You need a small plier to hold those tab and the body, hold, clip on those tab and body to unplug them. Okay, don't use finger because you will break the wiring straight away if you finger to unplug them. That's what we already took a note in our instruction. If you want to unplug them, use the small plier and unplug. Okay, so if you don't have any connection from the USB 1, USB 2, very likely that it is the issue coming from here. Either it was not plugged in 100% enough, or either one of those wire was lose the connection at some point. So yep, if you have any question, you can contact us directly. Thanks again for watching, and see you on the next one.